All right, if we can call the Harris County Improvement District Number 1 Board of Directors meeting to order, March 1st, 2017. First item to approve the minutes of the January 25th, 2017 Board of Directors meeting, please. Tab 1 pages.
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor? Motion carries.
No.
The next item is to receive comments and questions from the public.
Mr. Chairman, no one has signed up to speak. I don't believe there's anyone here in the room.
All right. Next item is to adopt a resolution concerning exemption of residential homesteads and taxation. Stephen, you want to take us through that? Tab 2, page 4.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, the resolution before the board is unchanged from the past several years, and you will be, by adopting this, granting a $15,000 exemption for homeowners that are 65 years of age. Older.
Excuse me, I apologize. Folks come in and he can't speak. You might want to stand, Steve. People
You
can
can
see
speak,
here.
somebody couldn't hear.
Oh, okay.
I'm not going to
Hey, I can't speak, you're in trouble.
The resolution grants a $15,000 exemption for homeowners that are 65 years of age or older or disabled, and it also grants a 20% homestead exemption that is not less than $5,000. So it's 20% or $5,000, whichever is greater. And that is the same homestead exemption that this board has adopted for the past several years.
Is there any questions or comments on that?
So moved.
Okay, we have a motion to pass or adopt the resolution. Is there a second? Need a second? Okay. All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay, motion carries. The next item is to adopt a resolution providing for additional penalty for tax collection costs. Tab 2, page 5, please.
This resolution allows the imposition of an additional penalty on delinquent taxes to defray the costs of their collection. And this actually has changed a little bit at the direction of Harris County, who actually collects the taxes. And instead of imposing an automatic 20% additional penalty, this imposes the penalty that is imposed by Harris County. So it's the same. Since they collect your taxes, they get to direct that.
Do you know what that amount is?
I haven't said it yet this year.
What was last year?
20%.
Any other questions or comments? Do we have a motion to adopt the resolution? So moved. Is there a second? All those in favor? Motion carries. The next is accept disclosure memorandum of the investment officer. Tab 2, page 6.
We are required yearly to receive a memorandum from John as investment officer declaring that he has no conflicts of interest with any of the companies that do business with us or sell us investments. And he is declaring that he has no conflicts of interest, personal business relationship with any entities offering to engage in an investment transaction with the district.
Any questions or comments? Do I have a motion to accept the disclosure memorandum? So moved. Is there a second?
Second.
Okay, all those in favor? Motion carries. That takes us on to the next item, tab 2, page 7, the district's investment policy.
If I could, very quickly here, on an annual basis, we're required to review our investment policy. We have gone through this on an annual basis, and we have not made any changes. And so we submit it for your review, and at your pleasure, you could approve it, or just acknowledge the review, Stephen.
Acknowledge the review since it hasn't changed.
Yeah. Or
Wait till next month.
we could wait till next month and give you time to actually confirm all this. And Shannon is here to answer any questions you might have.
Was this included in the board package?
Yes.
Okay, that everybody's had an opportunity to review it.
Is there anything different in here versus the same thing we looked at last year?
No.
Not a period. Nothing's changed.
Nothing.
Nothing's changed.
All right, so make a motion, we
Stephen, do we need a motion doing that, or we just need to hear it?
Just, we need a motion of the board acknowledging that the board has reviewed the policy and it is unchanged.
Okay, and so that's the motion that's been made, and we have a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Receive an update on the Post Oak Boulevard Memorial Park and green spaces, please.
Okay. Shannon, excuse me, Sarah, would you like to give a
I will give you all a verbal update, yes. Hopefully you've seen the excitement of the cones and things on Memorial Drive. We actually are getting going there. We have a couple of different contracts that are currently in progress. One is the intersection work on Memorial Drive for the new East Memorial Loop Road. The second is the road work itself for the new road. And lastly, we have a planting contract, and they're beginning procurement because they'll be starting to actually grow some material that we're planting in the 9-month to 12-month timeframe. So things are happening, they're mobilizing. Not all of it is visible from the street, but you should start to see things actually on the roadway happening in the next 10 days or so. So far, we're on schedule, and with our Uptown parks, we have our substantial completion done at Tanglewood Park. We're doing our punch list items there and expect to have our final completion occur next week. And Park on San Felipe, hopefully you'll drive by and see we're finally out of the mud, so to speak. They're putting in the finished surfaces, and we should start planting there next week.
So, on the Sofa Park one, should Ed and I plan to have lunch there?
Next year sometime.
Next year. We can build a shopping
How about
center.
this, I'm gonna hand deliver an invitation to you both and cater you a lovely luncheon out there.
Ed, just let me know what you want for lunch.
Yeah, Robert should pay Post Oak by the time it pays the bill this part.
Well, that's why I said next year.
All right, thank you, Sarah. Give you a update on Post Oak Boulevard. Delia, could you just put that schedule up? Well, this is when I start doing, okay. Just a couple of quick notes. We are bringing to the Board of Directors the TERS today, asking them to award the second and third contract for the completion of Post Oak Boulevard. And pending with that board's approval, this is our schedule for that. If you'll notice up on the north segment, Robert intends to have the southbound lanes completed by June of this year, and have the northbound lanes completed by November 17. At that time, we'll be able to operate 3 lanes of traffic in each direction. During construction of the median or the side, there will be times where one of those lanes could be used during the day for construction purposes. On the south and the middle and south segment, if you'll notice, pretty aggressive schedule of that as well, with southbound lanes open in both of those by 17. That's Mr. Tobby is forecasting that he'll have southbound from the West Loop down toward Richmond done by the fall of this year. And then if you'll look there, then the northbound lanes, it takes us a little bit longer. We wanted to get people on the expanded roadway as soon as possible, and then we come back in and finish up the dedicated bus lanes, as you can see, in December, just for the middle and south piece, and July next summer will be completed. When you see both the north and southbound completed, much of that behind the curb work and sidewalks should be completed as well. And so shows a pretty aggressive schedule. We can, for those of you who are writing this down, we can get you we'll print you out one, and so that you can be standing there in December and November of this year and driving down the road with your schedule. Right, Mr. Tobby?
Yes, sir. We might point out that the middle and the south section of new contracts and we have just started to sit down with our contractors. They may have a different opinion about how they want to approach the job, but the durations are the same. They're contractually obligated to those durations. How they get there, they can have a voice in and we will listen to it.
Am I reading it correctly when everything will be completed in 2018, particularly totally completed by December 2018?
Yes, sir.
Has the break between,
18 months.
sorry, has the break between middle and south segment always been West Alabama?
And that's probably not correct. That's what we have.
Should that be Westheimer?
It should be Westheimer.
Okay.
At various dates, we have moved it around, trying to figure out the best way to do it. Robert,
So for the public record, we need to make note that that should read Westheimer, not West Alabama.
Correct.
Middle and south.
Correct.
Okay.
So really, all the middle and south are happening simultaneously.
The middle and south are both happening simultaneously.
Two contractors or one?
Two separate contractors if the tourist board chooses to award that way.
Hey, John, where's Metro? Are they gonna be,
Metro is, will be ready to, we think what Metro uses as the first quarter of 19 is when the service will begin. And so that's what we continue to work with TxDOT, so there's coordinating everybody. It's complicated, but I think Post Oak Boulevard, which was terribly important to everybody here, is within our control, and this is the
how many
schedule.
TxDOT is on the
I
project?
can, how timely is it? Well, TxDOT's done a good job over the years, so we hope they will. I'll just tell you overall, our bids have come in below the engineer's estimate, and all this right-of-way acquisition continues to go well, and I feel very confident about the schedule. Okay, Mr. Moons.
To Marty's point, I know we have done this project very differently than perhaps other previous projects involving Metro. What does Metro have to supply to the area after we're done?
They are purchasing 14 vehicles, and they will operate those 14 vehicles.
No construction.
No construction. There was a discussion at one time about changeable mesh signs, things like that. They have agreed that they will design that, fund that, and connect that. We will provide them essentially a control box near the stations that they will tie their wires into and then pull.
But that's the extent of their
Yeah,
obligation.
they aren't responsible for building anything.
Good. That's excellent.
So I'm hoping you would say.
I hope you feel that way 18 months. Any other questions? So I will tell you, as I said, budget, schedule, and right-of-way are all moving in the right direction. Thank you.
All right, well, that concludes our updates. We had also posted an executive session, but it turns out we do not need one, so want to acknowledge its posting and the fact that we are not taking executive session in this meeting. Is there any further business that comes before the board? Okay, with that, we are adjourned. Thank you all very much.
Good meeting.